So, hi friends and students. So, this is the playlist for the seating arrangement, and the question is like that. Here, the M, N, O, P, Q, R, J, and K are sitting in a straight line, but not necessarily in the same order. So, some of them are facing south, while some are facing north. So, only two people sit to the right of M. N sits third to the left of M. Only one person sits between N and R sits to the immediate right of Q. Only one person sits between Q and K. So both the immediate neighbors of N face the same direction and M faces north. So O sits third to the left of the R and N faces the opposite direction of M. And J does not sit at any of the extremes ends of the line, and P faces the same direction as Q. And both J and O face the opposite direction of K, right? So just one by one put the directions and values. Okay. So suppose this is the line, and here what is mentioned that only two people sit to the right of M. So this is the third end. Okay, and here suppose put M, right? This part done. Then N sits third to the left of M. Okay, so here another two-person will be there, and another two-person is there, and here N is there, right? Then only one person sits between N and R, right? So it's not mentioned that R is right to the N or left to the N. Okay, so maybe here. Okay, so maybe R here or maybe R here, right? So now R sits immediate right to the Q. So maybe Q is here or Q is here. Okay, now only one person sits between Q and K, right? So suppose one person, so Q and uh, this K may be here, right? And how many positions covered here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So total 8 are there. So here Q is not possible, right? Okay. And R also here not possible. Now both the immediate neighbors of N face the same direction. Okay. So immediate neighbors means here K and Q both are in the same direction, right? And M faces to the north. So M is north. Okay. And O sits third to the left of R. O sits third to the left of R. Okay. And N faces the opposite direction of M. N is in the south direction, right? And if N is in this direction, here mentioned that both the immediate neighbors of N face the same direction. Okay. And J does not sit at any of the extreme ends. So J may be here or J may be here, right? left is O and P. So O sits third to the left of R, it's mentioned. So if R will be in that direction, then O will be at the third left, right? Here. So by two positions, not this one. So P will be here, right? P faces the same direction as Q. So now to the direction part. So basically only two people sit to the right of M, it's done. In sits third to the left of M, it's done. Okay. Only one person sits between N and R. Okay. And only one person sits between Q and K. One person is there, right? And both the immediate neighbors of N face the same direction, right? It's also done. And M faces north, it's also done. O sits third to the left of R. N faces the opposite direction of N. Okay. Now J does not sit at any of the extreme ends of the line. That's also done. And P faces the same direction as Q. Okay. Both J and O face the opposite direction of K. So as this is mentioned that R sits to the immediate right of Q. Okay. So when R will be the right of Q, if Q will be in this north position, right? And only one person sits between Q and K, both the immediate in face the same direction. So the immediate neighbors of N are Q and K. So those both are in the same direction. O sits third to the left of R. Okay. So uh, when it O will be third to the left of R. When both are here, the now same direction. Okay. And J does not sit at any of the extreme. P faces the same direction as Q. P and Q in the same direction, right? Both J and O face the opposite direction of the K. So K is the north direction. So J and O would be in the south direction, right? So now this all cleared. So now the question is, how many persons in the given arrangement are facing to the north? Okay, this is north, this is south. So this one, this one, this one, this one, right? So total four. Then now the next one is four of the following five are alike in a certain way and so form a group. And which of the following does not belong to that group, right? So Q and R. Uh, so Q and R. Those are in the pattern like north, south. Now K and J. Those are also north, south. Now N and M. N and M. So those are south, north. Now N and J. Those are in the same direction, south and south. And then P and O, north, south. So option D means N and J, these are not in the same pattern like the other options, right? Okay. Now for the next questions, again I will draw the same. P, K, N, Q, R, N, J, O. North, north, south, north. Again, south, north, south, south. Now, what is the position of R with respect to K? So this is third and third to the right, right? This is right and this is third. So respect to K, R is third to the right, right? And who amongst the following sits exactly between K and Q? So K and Q. So N is there, right? Yeah. So N is there. Now for the next question. Again, I'm here the question is who is sitting second to the right of N? Okay. Second to the right of N. So one. So it will be R, right? Sorry. Second to the right of N. So N is in the south direction. So its right is here. So P will be there, right? So option B is there. So in this way, you can solve these questions. I will bring many other questions also. Thanks for watching.